Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the 2021 National League of the United States Court Tennis Association. I am Ken Fortin, your commentator for this match. This is the second match of the day. It is a beautiful day outside. I'm going to get some more mileage out of this joke. Perfect day for indoor sports. Welcome to court tennis, or real tennis if you've never seen this sport before. If you'd like to find out more about it, you can go to the USCTA's website, which is uscourttennis.org. Our communications director for this broadcast just corrected me. I guess we are an org. Hello to everyone out there. I know we have quite a few listeners out there.
The second match of the 2021 National League, New York versus Philadelphia. On the receiving end, representing New York, Barney Tanfield and James Stout. And on the server's end, representing Philadelphia, James Asher and John Lumley. Once again, a big thank you to Ryan Carey for streaming. Gentlemen, 8-game pro set.
Mr. Lumley?
One deuce.
Mr. Lumley.
John.
Can you just tilt this camera up? Sorry.
So we can get your hair.
Somebody knocked it.
I think Barney actually got it.
Yeah, just push it all the way, like straight. Keep going.
All the way?
Yeah. A little down. Thank you. Yep.
Sure?
Yep.
Everyone helps.
All right, gentlemen, again, 8-game pro set. One deuce. Other than 7-all, then we play it out. Team up. Team up.
Ryan. I'm going to let you all get settled in a little bit. We're looking forward to some raucous points here. 2 short ones so far. Hey now.
30-15.
I'll tell you a little bit about the players. Probably nothing the veterans don't know. Barney Tanfield learned the game in Philly, worked in Philly for a while. Now he's at New York. James Stout, a Bermudan. Was the Rackets world champion and now works in New York. John Lumley is from an extremely strong tennis family. His mother was ladies world champion for quite a number of years, and his
40-15 to the server.
father, I read, reached number 3 in the world. Colin Lumley. And James Asher, I know, comes to us from squash. We'll have to chat to him some more about how he found this game other than working in Philly. One love.
and last.
We're playing an 8-game pro set. For those not familiar, that's the first to 8 games. We're on a bit of a schedule here. Typically these matches go 5 sets. Of course, a vigorous 5-setter could go nearly 4 hours, and we're not
No
looking
strokes,
to spend
guys.
all day on
First
this
in the last gallery.
first match. So many pluses and minuses to these pro sets.
Lost it.
Barney, very aggressive play.
15 love to the servers. Chase the door.
Of course, he's got that wingspan.
Won it.
Good power from Stout.
Good catch, John. 35th. Shot, Barney.
Barney never met a ball that he didn't really want to pound. Doubles is the perfect place to work out that strategy.
30-40.
The net is tough in this game.
Yes.
In case there's anybody watching who is not familiar with this game, of course the net looks a little odd compared to the tennis you're probably used to. It's quite an intentional sag in this net in order to encourage cross-court play and take away some of the power down the line. It's a popular service return, a big, strong main wall. Not the easiest shot to defend.
Took it up.
Another day down. New York is dominating so far.
40 love.
Philadelphia is trying to figure out what serve can I serve that is going to neutralize the Tanfield smash. Well, there's your answer right there. He's going for more sidewall. That's a bit of a miss.
You go.
30-40.
Big fan of doubles myself. Oh, good save.
Let's go. That's okay, guys. Stay there. Stay there. John touched it. He said. Game. Nice job.
Oh, looks like Mr. Lumley touched that.
3 left.
Got a nice note from Mark Beaumont, my
2 left.
partner in crime. If you want to hear us together, you can tune in on Saturday and Sunday. I don't believe we're on the schedule together. Maybe tomorrow night.
30 seconds.
WPK. Barney Tanfield just keeping the pressure on. Of course, these players just love the pace. I see a ball going that fast, and I step to the side or duck.
Yep.
Lest I hit a racket error and take one in the eye socket. I'd love to hear stories from people of their scary tennis experiences. Early on in my tennis playing career, I was playing. There was a board meeting going on in the Hamlin room here at the TNR, and I was playing some singles.
40
and
love to
someone
the
had
servers. Or
ripped
40-15.
the ball
Better than second. Better
towards
than
the
second.
gate on, and I thought that it was going to go up on the penthouse, but it hit Bando and came off and hit me dead center in the forehead. And I was stunned. I'll say this: Jimmy Burt came right out. He had this horrified look on his face and wanted to know if I was okay. And I told him I was just seriously embarrassed.
Pop.
Right. Who needs the floor when you can take it right off the penthouse? Wall attempt.
As it's second. Good hand, Steady.
I know from the first match, Dave Tedeschi is looking for more cowbell. Mr. Tedeschi never met a shot that he didn't want to hit in the winning gallery. Backhand, forehand, long, short. Playing the net.
30 left.
Very aggressive play. Great to see. Oof.
30.
Come on, Philly.
Next time I'm going to take 30 all.
Here we go, 30 all. Let's see if Philly can get on the board.
Chase.
This can be such an unforgiving game. For those of you who have are unfamiliar with this game, it's about, I'm sure all the historians out there, including our own president, Jin Zug, will quibble with all my generalities now, but our game is about 800 years old or so.
40-30 to the receivers.
in
Hazard
this
second.
Basic form, we evolved from playing with hands to playing with crazy, like, racket-strung hands, and then short rackets and long rackets.
Game. Receivers lead 5 games to love.
But largely the same. Largely the same today. With all of the features in this court, except for one remaining outlier up in
Team up.
Scotland at Falkland Palace. Looks a little different than this.
Look it up.
One of my tennis goals is to make it to that Falkland court. I know many of you have been there. I'll give you for your counsel on how best to accomplish that.
Team 30. Going 2. You had that down as well. It's solid. Yeah, sidewall back. Actually, I think I just stayed down. When you hit back to
All right.
30-15 to the receivers. More than a yard worse.
Looks like we got John Murphy, Elliot Van Buskirk,
All sticks.
Ted Guineas,
30 all. Veteran 2.
Brittany Lawrence, John Ioli, Mark Beaumont. Beaumont says we took one in the jaw off the tambour one time. I was seeing stars for a day. He still remembers it. You don't forget that. My real tennis horror story involves my wife, the long-suffering Jessica, who some of you know. Back before we had our daughter, who's about 5.5 right now, we went on court.
40-30 to the
We used to
servers.
just hit around.
Second gallery.
Jessica, being a generous type, said, "You know, we've been out here for like half an hour. I feel bad. You're not really able to, play the same way. If you see a good shot, you should just look at that play." There we go. Oof. She says, if you decide, you see a shot and you really just want to take it, go ahead. And I said, oh, okay. Like, not really thinking clearly.
Game.
I was on the service side.
Oh,
She's
sorry, advantage. My bad.
on the hazard side. She hits me sort of a loose ball. I drove it hard into the tambour. She looked at the tambour. Ball came off the tambour, hit her dead center hard in the forehead. That was the end of the day. And
6 games to love.
I learned not to take her seriously when she says things like that. She's trying to be generous. God bless her. driving power game. Can he? Oh,
Thank you.
hazard. I tell you, it is so difficult to doubles. It's even worse. Figure out what to do with that ball up around first gallery. Just trying not to take it back in the face.
Give me love.
I think at this point we're all rooting for Philadelphia. No bagel. It's a very powerful New York team, though. My God,
2 chases.
that was a Wayne Davies style service return there from Barney. It's a funky game. You might think you want to hit hard all the time, and
30 love.
you see a lot of.
Hazard better than 2. Hazard.
Mr. Carey turned around and looked at me and just shook his head up and down. He likes to unload for sure. I think you want to hit hard all the time, but very tough. There are
40
moments
love
when
better than 4.
a well-placed shot for length can be very effective. And so many different styles to this game. Good teamwork there. New York is really working as a unit out here.
Game. Servers lead 7 games to love.
Okay. It's now or never for Philadelphia. That's rough.
10 ups.
There we go.
Second. Good feet.
Not going to win on the hazard side.
Put it up.
Brutal. Only 2 points left.
Up.
That's a fall.
Shot change.
Very nice shot
30.
from Mr. Asher.
Try from here. Left door.
2 chases coming up. Second gallery in the door. Of course, that leaves New York with a lot of court to work with.
$30-15 to the receivers. Second gallery. All. Chase the door.
This is your time, Philadelphia.
Up.
Philly.
Well played, James. 40-30.
Come on, Philly.
Third and second.
Let me see if they hit the post that was in tuxedo.
Only in court tennis do you have to hop and duck at the same time. For anybody watching who is not familiar with this game, the ball that we use is basically a baseball wrapped in felt.
To the receivers.
It is a hard
Third
ball,
and second.
and if you get hit with a ball with some pace on it, you will not forget it.
Game.
Hey now. 1-7.
1 game to 7.
Barney and James don't want them to gain any momentum.
Team left. Pop.
Coming from the Tennis and Racket Club in Boston, Massachusetts. And Ken Fortin, your commentator. You are watching the Ocho. Oof. So close. Oh my gosh. Lummer's almost had that. It's the amazing thing about this game. I think almost everybody in the beginning is a basket case with the tambour. When you come and watch a pro event or a high-level
30-15.
amateur event, you see people just pick things right up off that tambour. You just think, I must be watching another game. And indeed you are. Ace. Oh, come on. Look at that. Oh,
that's a great game, Dave.
Mr. Lumley. What an amazing point.
40-15.
Oh, my gosh. That is some intense play for before noon Eastern time.
Game. 2 games to 7.
Philadelphia putting a little rally together here.
Pop.
Only 6 more games until the win.
15 left.
New York does not look particularly concerned yet. Ooh. That's a random switch. Some good Asher dancing right there.
First and 4.
Good boast.
Good shot. 30-15.
Jammed up on that gallery wall.
Bring up. Yeah, speed crushes.
So what did we cover so far? The game's about 800 years old.
40-30. Search 8.
Maybe 40 or so
First and
courts
four.
in the world. Active courts are in the United States, the UK, France, and Australia. I know that there is a new court that's going to be built in Virginia, right near Washington, D.C., and we're on the verge of another
40-32
in
to the
Charleston,
receivers.
South
Worse than
Carolina.
4.
Beautiful part of the world. I've also read about great progress being made in the Netherlands. I believe there's going to be a court tennis, a real tennis court built as part of a huge sports complex that I believe is being built by the government. Now, don't quote me on that, but that's the last I saw. And I believe that's in Haarlem in the Netherlands.
Advent.
Of course, every year we seem to hear about a new possibility for a court, but this is...
Game and match.
There we go. New York takes it 8-2. As I said,
8 games
doubles.
to 2, Mr. Carey.
Doubles is a pro set. We're going to take a little break right now. This is Ken
Welcome,
Fortin
Mr. Lumley.
signing off until the second singles match in a little bit. Thank you for tuning in.